Hi Aries, welcome to Sophquest Energy. I'm Spence. This is a new month, the month of May, and I'm starting with a little bit of a new format for the month, change it up a little bit. I'm going to be doing weeklies for each sign. So this is for the week of May 3rd through May 9th. And I think this week is going to feel like a little bit of a breather, right? Last week was that full supermoon in Scorpio, which was deep, dredging up the deep, dark waters, and a little bit of heavy energy for all of us. And I think this week is going to feel a little bit lighter, especially with Mercury moving into Gemini the very first day on Monday. So I hope you have a really good week. I'm going to pull oracles and tarot for you, and I'm doing that for every sign. So enjoy. You can go from your sun to your moon to your rising sign, and that way you'll get 3 videos for each week for the month of May. All right, we're still in Taurus season, taking our baby steps forward, planting our seeds. Let's see what we've got for you. I am using today the Oracle of the 7 Energies by Colette Baron-Reid, one of my favorites, and the Lily White Tarot by Celia Melville. This is an independent deck from France. I love it. Both very vibrant decks. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, Aries, that deck is shuffled for you. And let me just shuffle the Lily White. These were both pre-shuffled before we turned on the video, but let's get them shuffled up for you on camera. I hope that last week was a meaningful week for you. I hope when you were doing your deep dive with that full supermoon in Scorpio that you were able to dredge up some stuff to be cleansed and cleared. And I hope this week with that new fresh air coming in with Mercury moving into Gemini, it clears the mind. It gets the Mercury is about the mind, our intellect, and it's a quickness in our thinking. It helps us solve some problems and communicate better. And so that's a good thing. Now, I think we're well shuffled up and ready to roll. Are you ready, Aries? All right, here we go. For the week of May 3rd through the 9th, for you, Aries. I need to cut each deck and pull from the top, and I'm going to do the same with your tarot. Here we go. Excellent. Aries, today for you, let's pull your 3 oracles first. We have body and soul. Beautiful. I'll just let it come to you. The first thing you think of as well. Remember, any reading is to help you with your free will take in any encouragement or inspiration or anything that you need. So sit with that for a second. Body and soul. Awakening genius. Wow. Whatever this is, you've taken in some information, perhaps from that full moon last week, and you're integrating it. That's what I'm getting from body and soul. I believe that you're going through an integration. This is about getting really rooted inside of your body and allowing yourself to hear from yourself. I mean, this is about divine inspiration, isn't it? Awakening to taking in thoughts and ideas that help move you forward. That's beautiful. All right. And the third, healing the heart. Look at you, Aries. Body and soul. You are awakening the genius inside and healing the heart. Very much it says to me that when we get rooted in our body, when we feel our feelings and we ask ourselves, what is this about? We get the ideas, they come to us. And we get that aha moment, don't we? And then we realize that in that, we've transmuted energy. And that heals us. That is a beautiful initial message for you, Aries. I love that so much for you. All right, let's look at your 3 clarifying cards, and we have the 8 of Wands, the Page of Earth, or Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. This is fantastic for you. Okay, so the 8 of Wands is about quickening energy. 8s in the tarot are about movement, body, and soul. So I think a good piece of advice for you this week is to get into your body, into your senses. Take a walk, smell the flowers, drink a lot of water, get yourself revitalized in physical form, and that helps gets your creative juices flowing, doesn't it? With Awakening Genius, the Page of Pentacles, this is about learning something new or coming up with a new idea, a new plan, planting a brand new seed. The Page is the youngest of the court cards in all of the suits of the tarot. And the Pentacle suit is about the earth, tangible things, what we actually do. This can be about work. You have 2 pentacles on the board, and with the 8 of Wands, moving it forward. Getting some energy. Feeling revitalized. Lightening up after that full moon, right? And then creating a plan or an idea and planting a seed and moving it forward. So let's take a look at these. And thirdly, healing the heart with the 9 of Pentacles. This is feeling good about yourself. The 9 of Pentacles is a card about independence, standing on our own 2 feet, and feeling self-confident. If that is what you needed, if you needed that healing to feel good about yourself again, I think it begins with understanding that you have to get into your present moment. This message for you today, I think for the week of May 3rd through the 9th, is that you are in a process right now. And with 2 pentacles on the board, it's a long process. These are not quick energies. Taurus is not quick. So this is very apropos for you. This, however, is a quickening. So what it's saying is you're going to feel more energized to begin something that is going to last. But in the meanwhile, as you get that first push to start it, realize that it's going to take time. And this is saying a little step at a time toward independence, toward standing on your own 2 feet, toward self-confidence, and toward success. And whatever it is that is awakening in you. So I suppose the question here is, what is this about for you, Aries? What is it that you've been needing to heal? What is it that's been keeping you from getting into your body and embodying the activity, the thoughts, the movement, the change that you've needed to? It's coming to you now. It's almost like, I call it a God knock. It's when you hear from creative consciousness in the quantum field. It's when you hear inside of yourself and you hear yourself come into an awareness, an awakening sense of self, where you realize there's so much more. And it wants to tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, there's something here. There's something here. So what is that for you, Aries? Because whatever it is, not only is it going to be healing for you, and not only is it going to make you feel better about yourself, it's going to help you be in the world in a different kind of way. A way where you're excited to learn and start new things. In a way, what I'm hearing right now, intuitively, is sort of a back to the drawing board. That's what I'm hearing in my head. Back to the drawing board. Okay. So I think the first step is to embody your present moment and embrace what life is offering you today. And then take one step today. Because when you do that, you get into a state of being really present, and that brings you into a state of gratitude. It's when you can hear with a fine-tuned sense of hearing and see with better vision and taste food differently. You feel your senses in a stronger way. That's Taurus. And you get more comfortable in your present moment. this opens you up to the world. It opens you up to the possibilities. It helps you to hope again and dream again. And it helps you to not push away ideas that come to you and not shoot yourself in the foot. Okay, if there's a moment of genius that comes up and you're like, oh, that'll never happen, then you're shooting yourself in the foot. So instead, what if you were to say, what if this time, instead of all the negative what ifs, what if I fail, what if I'm not good enough, what if I'm not right, instead of all the negative what ifs, what if you were to do all the positive what ifs? What if I were to believe in myself? What if I could change that thing? What if I can just live in this moment and be absolutely grateful and happy for the chance, for this new day, to start over, to start again? Because honestly, isn't that what every new day is? Every sunrise, isn't that what it is, actually? These are some questions you might be asking yourself. And this is communication, so allow for the communication to come into you, because there's a seed here that you're planting, and it's going to grow from one seed into a bush, into a tree, into a life well lived. So this week, I think it's a big week for you, and I think it's a hopeful week. And I wish you kindness, reverence, and gratitude, Aries. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next week. Take care.